I lost all respect for my partner. We moved across the country in April, excited to start fresh and do everything 50-50. But then he lost his job and filed for unemployment. He told me he was approved, but now it's December, and I've been carrying the weight alone. Recently, he reached out to a representative and mentioned that things were moving along. But when I logged onto my computer and saw his email, I discovered his claim was denied. And he had put in an appeal for a hearing set for January. When I asked him about it, he kept saying he'd let me know when he heard back. This feels like the ultimate betrayal. I've asked him repeatedly to find a job to help because I'm struggling, but he won't. I'm locked into a lease, and all the bills are in my name. I feel defeated, and honestly, I don't want to date again. I love him and desperately want this to work, but I can't see a way forward. How do I even bring this up? What can I say or do to stop being taken advantage of? Can this be repaired? Thank you to everyone who reached out with kind words and advice. It's helped me feel less alone in all of this. To clarify a few things, when we moved, I paid for everything out of pocket. Although we signed the lease together, I'm the primary leaseholder, which doesn't give me grounds to evict him. I told him I would support us when he lost his job, but I expected his unemployment to come through and end in October, allowing him to find another job. Throughout these 8 months, I've expressed my struggles. He kept assuring me that the unemployment checks would come soon. I make $24 an hour and have been working over 45 hours a week, but now, in this slow season, I'm lucky to get 37. I accepted this under the promise of weekly checks from unemployment, but my stress has only grown. So, I came home one day, ordered a pizza, and asked him why he hadn't told me about the unemployment appeal, and why he lied about not hearing anything. He said he didn't want to stress me out. I walked away, but he followed me around the apartment, saying I was treating him badly and acting unstable. I suggested we break up and went to take a shower, but he followed me to the bathroom and refused to leave. I ended up walking to a nearby park, about a 15-minute walk away, and he confronted me, saying I obviously had been thinking about this for a long time. When I didn't answer, he accused me of going through his mail and called me a bad person for it. He claimed he had been more patient with me than he should have been. After that, we walked back home in silence. He cornered me in the bathroom again, demanding to know why I wanted to break up. I told him he was right about everything, about me being unstable and not ready for a relationship. He tried to reassure me that just because I feel that way doesn't define who I am at my core. Now, it's been a few hours and I've cried a lot. I just wish things were different. It's like someone said, I'm in love with the fantasy and promises, not the reality in front of me. And to the person who implied I was shallow for wanting to leave, I would have stayed if he had just apologized for lying to me.